Let's get warmed up. Not bad, not bad. You guys let me know if the mic sounds funny. Oh, the mic's been working pretty good for the last few, but sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know how it goes. All right. All right, let's add some more weight. We're going to do probably like 2 or 3 warm-up sets. We'll go 225, 245 on normal warm-ups. What's up, what's up? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I think you're the first one to comment today. Congratulations. Oh. Does the mic sound good? The mic sound pretty good. Oh, we just started. I did the 135 for 7 real quick. Just get the blood flowing. I'm a little tired today. It took me a little nap, so we're on post-snap wake up right now. I probably will end up going to get a pre-workout here in a few minutes. So I already have a pre-workout running through my system. But we'll see about getting another one. Oh, hold on. I think something's up. Hold on, 1 second. Let me fix this. No, it should be golden. Should be golden. Let me fix the chat. My chat's messed up. That's what it is. Boom. Boom. Golden. All right. Now we're operational again. All right. We're gonna do 3 of these. 3 to keep warm, get warm. I feel like, hold on, you guys are gonna have to deal with my mic moving around a little bit. There we go. I feel like I'm gonna need a lot of warm up today. Like legitimately feel like warming up is going to be arduous today. I've had a pretty strong week as far as workouts are concerned. Every workout's been a little bit like hard in the paint this week. So I'm feeling it, definitely feeling it in my chest, which is good. Who do I want to win or who do I think is going to win are 2 different things. So I'm thinking the Patriots are going to take it. I actually also want the Patriots to win. I'm a Patriots fan. I don't watch a ton of football, but when it comes down to the pros, Patriots, I'm a fan. I've been a fan of the Patriots for a long, long time. And I was a fan even when they were losing, even when they've been losing. So, but we got a new Brady, right? So that new quarterback is killing it, doing great things. How's it going? Yeah, let me get one more quick little warm-up set. Yeah. About 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah, just wave me over and I'll come over. Yeah. Whenever you're ready. Yeah, I'm gonna hit another set while you do that. Okay. Hey, no problem. Yeah, see, and here's the thing. So you can tell who was really a Patriots fan by who stopped wearing their Patriots gear over the last like 5 years. All right. I still have the same Patriots hoodie I've had that my grandfather gave me. Proudly wearing it, even when we were losing, right? Which we did a lot of over the last few years. So I think they're going to win. That being said, do I think it's going to be an easy game? Based on like the last few games that the Patriots have played through the playoffs, I think that it's going to be a super tight game and a low score game. I don't think there's going to be a lot of points. This is 245. We're still warming up, and then I'm going to go spot him here in a second whenever he's ready. He asked if I could spot him, but he said he wasn't quite ready. He said about 5 minutes. So I'll probably leave you guys here while I do that. You guys will be able to see me though. But you know, what's up? What's up? All right, we're gonna hit this 245. We're still warming up. We're gonna hit this for a double, maybe a triple. You have New England 43 to Seattle 12. That's strong. Because Seattle's favored right now, if I'm not mistaken, like on all markets. Can you guys hear me again? I think I lost the mic. I think I accidentally pressed the button while it was on my lapel here. This microphone I think is messing up. I'm gonna go reset it. I'll bring you guys with me. I'm gonna go plug it in and reset it though. You guys are just not gonna be able to hear me for a little while. I'm gonna go plug the microphone in. Hopefully I just forgot to charge it, but it was on its charger. Hopefully I just didn't plug it in good, and it'll charge here in about 10 minutes. But you guys should be able to hear me now. It's just not going to be quite as clear for the next like 10 minutes. But how's it going? How's it going? Welcome back, Keep It Real. All right, we're back in it. We're back in it. All right. Let's go hit that. Let's get back on that bench. It's all right. It's all right. You know, there's nothing else. I'm professional. Always charging my devices. Fully prepared for anything. So I think this guy's gonna need a spot here in a second. So I'm gonna keep my eyes out. All right. Let's load up. I'm gonna put you guys back over here. Boom, welcome back to the best spot in the gym, the bench press. All right, another warm-up set. We got 275 here. Felt good, felt great. Nice little Larson with a pause at the bottom. Pause at the bottom. All right, that's more weight. And add another 20 pounds. We're gonna go up to 305, or 295, not 305 yet, 295. All right, so we got, what's up, welcome to the stream. So we got 295 on here. We're gonna hit this for a quick single. We're gonna do Larson, just like we did the last one, so no leg drive, and we're gonna pause at the bottom as well. So I plan on pausing at the bottom. It might feel really heavy, and then I decide not to. It's not gonna feel heavy. 295, nice warm-up weight, nothing super significant. I'm feeling pretty good today, so we're gonna keep it rolling with that, you know what I'm saying? If we feel good, we feel good, so let's get it.
Including the bar? Yeah. 295. 295 right now. We're gonna go up a little bit more. Probably gonna like mid threes, like 325 to 330 today. What's the plan? You ready? If you need more time, don't rush. No. I'm ready. You ready? All right, cool. Head on over. I'll be back, guys. I have a real short breathing exercise. Okay. I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, let's do another warm-up rep. Let's do another warm-up rep. So I'm fresh off this warm-up rep. Still 295. We hit this for one single Larson. We're gonna do another single Larson, and then we'll move to the next thing. Alright, let's move to our next rep. We're gonna do, we said 305, then we're gonna do 315. What's up, Martin? All right. What's up, Rich? Rich, what's up with the name change? What's up with the name change, Rich? You can't hide from us. You can't hide from us. So, something I've mentioned in the past, but I've never had the opportunity to show you guys, by the way. Check this out. I've told you guys that I get really dry knuckles during the winter, but I don't like to moisturize my hands because it affects my grip, right? Look at that. That's just cracking. That's not from like anything other than just like the dry skin on my knuckles. It's rough. These ones too. They get like extra dry during the winter. I also have like I wouldn't say it's excessive, or anything like that, but I wash my hands a lot. I'm in a gym constantly, so I'm constantly washing my hands. Like, I mean, probably once or twice an hour at minimum, because I'm constantly, and I'm not big. I've seen a lot of people walk out of the locker room not washing their hands, walking out of restrooms not washing their hands in gyms. And I'm sorry, too many people touch these bars for me to ever eat or drink anything after touching one of these bars and washing my hands. It's too much, right? So.
When they changed the equipment, I was doing at the 15-degree slant.
Yeah.
I was doing 60 more than what I just did. And when they changed it,
Yeah.
I couldn't even do the 55s. I couldn't get them up because of the 30-degree slant.
Yeah, they're completely different, those benches. I wish they would have kept around one or two of the old ones.
I begged them.
I think they have them.
No,
somewhere.
they're supposed to be coming this month.
Are they?
Because I talked to Brandon.
Yeah.
Into bringing some in.
I mean, these
He's
benches,
ordered.
they're just so much lower. It just feels so much lower. You got to sit down lower.
The problem with me is my size at that angle. For whatever reason, my thighs are keeping me. You know, when I raise up my
Start sliding up on the front.
they start to shake.
Huh.
I mean, they start to wear out. My thighs, right here, the top of my thighs.
Yeah, the quad. Yeah.
They start shaking.
It's just, good news is if he's getting some of the old style ones that we had, that'll make make life way better. So
A whole lot better. See, I can go down there at Forest Drive.
they still have the old ones.
They have the old ones. They have 4 of them. You know the guy that the one that the boss guy.
The GM over there. Yeah.
Yeah, Alex.
I think it's still Alex.
Yeah. I begged him. I said, please. He said, I'll see what I can do. He never did.
Yeah. Brandon's good about that stuff, though. Yeah. 100%.
Oh, he's ordered.
Oh, he's already ordered them?
Yeah. At least one.
Yeah. I'll be excited when they get here. I like doing shoulder press with them. So. What do we got going on here? All right. 305, we're going to hit this for a quick single. Maybe pause, maybe not, maybe legs, maybe no legs. We'll find out. All right. Oh, you're talking about, I was trying to figure out what you're talking about, the laser treatments. You're talking about for the dry skin? I never heard of any laser treatments for it. Okay, I'll
He's benching it.
all right, I'll screenshot
Benching it so good right now.
that. Boom. Because I'm not going to remember it, but I appreciate that. I'll take a look at it.
Saying his back yesterday. About the fat boy legs.
All right.
Yeah. So like if you think about it, like girls, they get legs like crazy, right? And fat boys, they're huge, but they have asses like girls. So if you think about it, they gotta be feeling like hard. Yeah. So if you want to hit your legs hard, use a fat boy. That's just how it works. That makes sense.
All right.
It's just logic. That's just how it works.
Little 350. Feeling good today? Feeling good today? No, I feel that. I'm tired today too. I'm about to go grab another pre-workout here. Huh? 2 a day. 2 a days right now? I got biceps out of this. You call that later to do more?
No, I wouldn't kill you.
Wouldn't kill you? I ain't able to kill them since One Light came in, so I don't know what they both same thing. It's close to the house. I always like your track. It just looks nice, but I don't run, so it don't really help me nice.
Side of that bar. About need to get the bars.
Nice and easy 315. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Right? Let's go. We're gonna have to wait. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, we got some extra weight on there, a little bit more than 315 now. We're gonna hit this, and then I'm probably gonna go grab a pre-workout to sip on. I took a pretty solid pre-workout before we came. I gotta come up with another one. But it's wearing out, right? It's wearing out. Hold on 1 second, guys. That's pretty cool. Hold on, guys. Oh, that's a pretty cool little thing. I ain't never seen that before. I'm not going to run a Q&A, but I can run Q&As. We have talked about the fact that I am climbing again, so it still stands where it stood. Mermaid, we haven't done any PR work since whatever that last time we did 370 was. But we didn't get a complete 370. We came like just short. They grabbed the bar. And then that's when I started that project. So, just still can't talk about. But, I can talk about it, but I can't talk about it. It's nothing like crazy, guys, by the way. It's not like I'm hiding something from y'all. So, what's up? But yeah, no, we're back. We're probably going to do we'll probably do another 365 just to make sure we're still feeling good there. I think the last time we did a climb, we hit 350 or 355, and that was within the last month. We did that, but we haven't done a 365 in a couple months. So we're gonna do 365 probably the next couple weeks, and then we'll do a 370. I would say by the end of February we'll try 370 again. I don't know how it's gonna feel though. We'll find out. So, what's up? What's up? That's the plan, at least, right? That's the plan. It's always the plan to push more and more and more and more and more, right? All right, so we got 320 on the bar now. We're gonna hit this for a quick one. Life feeling good. How's everything going for you? Well, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Int. Appreciate all the help, Martin. Appreciate all the help, of course. Hope you're doing well, Martin. Hope you're doing well. I know you're always living life. All right, 320. We're gonna hit this first single, and then we're gonna possibly go up, or we might do a drop set. I don't know. We'll find out once we're there.
I can't stop
Always move forward. It's good. It's good. I get that. I get stress 100%. Brent, what's up? What's up? I was wondering when we were going to see you. I saw your message on the other video. So I've been keeping an eye out. I was getting concerned you forgot about me. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thanks, Brent. That's awesome. I appreciate all the support, Brent. That's awesome.
Yeah, that would suck if you dropped that.
That's super cool.
That would suck.
That was a cool one. The gold medal is awesome. You know I like gold medals. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. They're like one of my favorite things to collect. How is everything, Brent? How have you been? That's the important question right now. How is everything going? It's been a couple months. So, obviously a lot of stuff has changed in life, right? Actually, the wife, Brittany, she was asking about how everything's going as well. 3 months old, that's awesome. That's a fun time. You might actually get some sleep here soon, right? So. Oh yeah, trust me. It'll be a slow cut. We're all doing good. We're all doing good. My middle child started kindergarten last year. He finished up his first year, and then the other one's starting in August. So, you know, big stuff, big stuff. I feel that. I feel that. Even now, I feel that, Brent. But everybody's doing great. Everybody's doing great. All right, we got 325 on here now. We're gonna hit this. Yeah, sleep is one of those things. A lot of people that don't have, if you don't have children, if you've never had children, sleep is one of the greatest things that you don't realize how much you're gonna miss it. And you're like, I know what it feels like not to get enough sleep. You don't yet, unless you've had kids, right? Now, there's gonna be a select few that get just very, very little sleep. Actually, like, you might be super busy, but I'm gonna tell you right now, not getting sleep as a parent, hey, those are awesome. Those all is a football game. Not Joe Buffalo. So that's this weekend. We got the Super Bowl coming up. I'm not a big football watcher, but I probably watch that. I'm a Patriots fan. I appreciate all the support. But yeah, if you don't, a lot of people don't realize that not getting sleep as a parent, you have to be functional for your kids still. So you have to like, seem like you're awake, even when you're not. Yes, like a little bit of a rabbit across the camera. I appreciate all the support, Brent. That's awesome. That's awesome. Those are cool gifts as well. What's up? I don't know, bro. 100 what? Mikhail, 100 what? This is more than 100. More than 100. Are we talking kilos? Because kilos, someone wants to do that rough math for me. On a 320 pounds to kilos, whatever that is. I think the most of I'm gonna take that as a yeah. If you're overhead pressing 320 as your warm up, it's a solid day. It's a solid day. I think the most I've ever overhead pressed personally, I think we hit. The most I've ever personally hit. We did 250. I don't know, Brent. I don't know, but it's the gifts are really super appreciated. All right. Let's hit it. Which one?
Talked about not about a rep and then it didn't come out.
We've done a lot of climbing reps up to that. They didn't feel heavy, but it moved slower than I expected. We're gonna do a drop set. Tomorrow we'll climb faster, and then we'll do it again. So I think last week we climbed to 340 at our top set, but it was Larson press, or no, it was close grip. Which I'm doing a little close today, but not super close. Last week it was like super narrow. But I did like 9 more reps leading up to that, so that makes sense. Starting to spend that energy. No, I don't use clamps. Hold on, I missed something here. You got a bench PR? What'd you get? You know I'm all about the bench PRs. All about the bench PRs. That's what I live for here. That's solid work, Rich. Solid work. But no, I don't use clamps. I don't use clamps. So I don't typically do like, I'd say from time to time I'll do a pyramid. That's solid. That's really good, actually. That's awesome. 155 for 4. You should have a 155 for 4. I believe you got like 230, 235 in the tank, at least. At least, Brent. Maybe more. I might be shooting low. Am I shooting low? But no, I don't usually do a pyramid during my bench press. Once in a while we will. I've been doing a little bit more singles climbing again. I took not a break from it, but I started to do a little bit more rep work while I was maintaining. But now we're back on the singles climbing to start building back on our PRs. So at 205 for 2, I mean, you could possibly be there now. I'd have to see you bench it, to be honest. If I could see kind of how it's moving, like the fluidity of it all, I'd be able to tell you how close you are. You could always get Bryn to train you. We all know that Bryn is the strongest person in the street. So I don't think Rich has you blocked. I think you have Rich blocked. It's a possibility you have Rich blocked. But it's he also changed his name. It should be like right here, right now, Bryn. So you might just not recognize it's him. Yeah, so you must have Rich blocked. Rich can definitely see your messages though. Rich says hello. Yeah, it seems fair, Rich, right? Rich has been pretty good the last few streams. Rich has been good the last few streams, by the way. I can't vouch for him long term, but as of the moment, he's been pretty tame. I don't know, honestly. That's something I don't know how to do. I don't know how to unblock.
They don't make that sound!
Curls will help, so we'll talk about that in a minute, but let me hit this and then we'll talk about curls.
No!
One more thing. I know, we'll be fine. We don't need a spotter for this. That's good that you're doing better, Rich. It's good. I'm glad to hear it. Let me know if I'm in your way. Let me know if I'm in your way or something. It's called a bench press. It's close grip, Larson. Whew. Ooh, felt good, felt good. So when you Larson press, you take leg. Larson press, take leg drive out, and the close grip helps focus in on your triceps. So it's a combination of the two. I'll tell you, a trick I've actually learned with it is really good for when you compete, if you like powerlifting. So one of the things that gets people is they'll go into a meet and that pause will get them. They hit PRs in the gym all day, and they go and they pause the weight, and they're like, wow, this is way heavier. Pauses typically take off around 20 pounds, is about average. But if you can Larson press it, 99% of the time, for me, if I can Larson press it, I can pause it. So, coffin style, I like that too. I like that too, actually. It's a good name for it. One day I'll get to name my own, right? I'll get to come up with my own. It'll be the Chris press, and it'll be something ridiculously dangerous that no one should ever do. All right, we're gonna de-rack this, and then we're gonna go do some biceps. I wonder. All right. We're going to curl and answer the curling question. What kind of curls are we going to do today, guys? What kind of curls y'all want to do today? Within reason, like, within reason. If we had a that we could curl, I'd curl a spin bike today. But we don't have a spin bike here that we're allowed to curl. Not that we're not allowed to curl the spin bike, but I don't have as many privileges here as I do at the other gyms. I have a lot, but not for superset hammer. Probably not gonna superset it with anything, but I'll do hammer curls. We'll go with that, rich guy. Why not? I'm gonna grab another pre-workout to sip on, guys. Actually, should I go with a rain? I've already done pre-workout. Maybe I should get a rain instead. What do y'all think, rain, or do y'all think a pre-workout? Rain or pre-workout? C4? So this is our C4 option. This is our C4 option. Oh, that's no good. That's no good, Bryn. All right, we'll get a C4. We'll get a C4. Hit you on the way out? Yeah. All right. Let's go do curls. What, of the pre-workouts or the reins? So the pre-workout I'm actually using right now, the last one that I've been actively using was the Black Label, but I don't have access to ready to drinks with those. I gotta look and see if they have some. I'd love to try one. That's actually pretty good. I don't think they have ready to drink. I'm ordering their creatine now, trying that out. But this is ready to drink. So as far as potency, the Black Label is top tier. It's strong, but it's kind of hard to carry that jar of powder everywhere with me. I am getting a new gym bag soon, so I'm gonna see if they have one. The reins are delicious. So I will say, what is it? The white gummy bear? Terrible, absolutely atrocious. The white gummy bear is awful. I was so disappointed in the white gummy bear rain, but every other flavor has been top tier so far. I preference the tropical one. The tropical one, as far as energy drinks are concerned, is great. I prefer my pre-workout, obviously, but when I'm using an energy drink, like if I'm on a road trip, that's the play. That C4, especially in the watermelon. That is the worst flavor of all of them. Out of all the flavors, that is the worst one, and I will die on that hill. Sour gummy bear is delicious. That one's top tier.
Get y'all guys on that damn wheel. And you put this in on. Do you like that?
We're gonna do biceps, triceps, and we're gonna do.
That's what it is.
So, alright. We're gonna sip on this because I already have about 400 milligrams of caffeine running through my system right now. So, what's up, Michael? I told you I will die on the hill that the sour gummy worm or the sour gummy bear. The sour gummy worm is the top tier. The white gummy bear, that's just awful. The tropical is the best one. Tropical, and then what is it? The white haze. Those are top tier. I'm gonna grab the 50s. Let's get warmed up. Just some hammer curls today, of course. Feels good. So, before they stopped making the flavor and the recipe, when C4 was making their original recipe, which the reason I switched from C4 in the first place was because I don't like the new recipe for their ready to drink like canned ones. But they had a lemon that was great, and they had lemon was amazing, and then they had an orange one. I can't remember what it was called, orange something. But all I know is that orange one tasted identical to an orange soda for me. See, Bryn, before I cared about my health at all, I was a White Monster drinker, right? Not like consistently, but when I got one, that was the one I'd go for because it was 0 sugar. Or Tangerine. Tangerine was the best Monster flavor, in my opinion. Tangerine was top tier. But I also grew up with Tangerine Monster in the house at all times. So, you know, it was an acquired thing. Have I ever had the cherry lime? I might have had the cherry lime once. All right, let's grab next up we're gonna grab 70s. Let's grab the 70s and get those for you.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
I know what, I'm gonna go with Bryn's guess. I think Bryn's got that one on the money. I'm glad I'm not the only one that remembers that.
That's my one right there.
Look, I told you need to invest in some private security, man. You really need to invest in some private security, all right? Or some like, maybe some like jiu-jitsu lessons or something, man. It's,
I got the big ones.
all right, we got one more set on these, maybe two. Let's grab like 75. So let's see if I can find 75, and then we'll work from there. I'll tell you, taser less effective in my opinion than like mace. Because mace is like a long-term effect. Like you're gonna feel that for a while. Sorry about that, boss. You're gonna feel that for a while. The mace, the taser, it's like bah, and then you either gotta keep hitting with the taser or you're gonna take off and hope that you got enough time. Mace, pepper spray, they're gonna be hurting for a while. Maybe a combo, you know. Mace, tase, take off, right? That being said, I have experienced at one point what it feels like during training exercise to have that spray in your eyeballs, throat, nose, ears, eyelids. It's terrible. It's terrible. Breathing, it feels impossible. Yeah, a little early today for the street, you know. Bear spray. So the one that I have experience with is Saber Red. It's Saber Red. And that stuff hurts. I mean, it essentially feels like your lungs are locking up on you, right? Like they can't absorb oxygen. You're able to breathe, but it feels like you can't breathe. Because your body's actively trying to reject whatever's coming in. All right, we're gonna grab these 75s. We'll walk over, grab the 75s. We're gonna hit those, and then we're gonna drop back to these 70s. Is the plan right now. One more set, guys. We got one more set of these, and then we got to do shoulders.
Look at that eagle work.
The dumbbells aren't too heavy, Messi. I appreciate you being here. Always good to have a soft No, we're still warming up. Patriots for me, Brent. Patriots for me. Patriots for me. It's who I'm rooting for actively. I'm sure I can't be the odd man out in here on that one. So. All right. Another set with the 70s. I'm gonna stand up for it. That feels awful. It's fine, but we're gonna stand up for it regardless. That's a lot of cardio, though. I don't actively watch football. That's the thing. I don't actively watch football. Really, I don't watch any sports outside of powerlifting. And even that's not like super common for me right now because I've been so busy. Eagle lifting is my favorite type of lifting. It's an odd question, Messi. It's a really weird question. Hopefully, I'm married. Only person I'm ego lifting for is myself in the mirror, all right? Yeah, it's not ego lifting if you're doing it for reps. It's not like I'm doing a struggle single or a double. But yeah, it's an odd question. Not every, like, the reason why that question's odd to me is because everybody makes that assumption that like everybody that lifts is lifting to aesthetically show off to someone else, right? It's not why everybody does it. I just want to be strong. The aesthetics are great. It's great to be, aesthetically pleasing, right? The development of your muscles is awesome, right? But for me, it's strength. I'm looking for strength. I'm not looking to impress anybody. So. Yeah, 7's the hard limit, right, Brent? 7 reps. I'm okay, Messi. I don't need your advice. I'm okay. One day you too will lift weights. All right, let's do some shoulders. We've done dumbbells this week already. We did the hammer strength machine already this week. Maybe some barbell. Let's see if we get some barbell shoulders in today. We could do dumbbell again today. You guys want to do dumbbell or you want to do barbell shoulders? You guys tell me, barbell or dumbbell? Because if we do dumbbell, we can stay right where we're at. And I don't have to walk across the gym. And you guys know my least favorite activity is cardio. So. Also, me, myself, lifting heavy is 100% a personality trait for me. Lifting heavy and drinking copious amounts of whole milk are like my 2 primary personality traits. Dumbbell? You do dumbbell. You do dumbbell. All right, Bryn called it. We're doing dumbbell. How about unstable dumbbell press? All right, we'll start with, let me grab the 60s, I guess. We'll do 60s, 70s, 80s today on the dumbbell. Sets of 7. I appreciate it, Mark. Always getting bigger, always getting bigger. I was in a maintenance phase. I mean, I'm not looking to get like rotund or anything. I like to be like top end of my bulks. I usually like to get around like 180 to 190. I think we went to 181 on the last bulk, and we've only cut a few pounds since then during the maintenance period. And then we'll climb back up again this the next 3 or 4 months. But I've been in a maintenance phase, not a cut, but like a maintenance phase that kind of became like a 2 or 3 pound cut over the past like 4 or 5 months. Body fat. Your bench press is also victim laden. I appreciate it.
Yep.
All right, those are 60s done. We're gonna get the 70s, do those for 7. And then we'll grab the 80s, do those for 7. All right, I'll be back. Actually, I've already got I think I got 75s over here. We should use those, right? What are the ones I have here? 75? We'll use the 75. One day you'll bench, I don't know, half your body weight? I don't know how much you weigh, I don't know how much your bench is. How much is your bench? I need more information before I argue with you about strength and size. How much are you benching? I mean, that's the ultimate question here. It's powerlifting. Bench press is the only thing that really matters. Bench press is the only number that matters. We're about even, we're close. 365 was my PR, most recent PR. So then we're at 370 now, but we won't test until probably, I think we said next week or the week after. So we're towards the end of the month, 370. Yeah, see? Here's the thing a lot of people don't realize. You don't have to be 210 to lift heavy. You don't have to be 220, 230 to lift heavy. In fact, we are aware, Bryn, that's why you're my coach. That's why Bryn's my coach. No, so you don't have to be 300 pounds to lift heavy. You don't have to. So, and realistically, and I know the pound for pound debate, pound for pound. I don't really subscribe to that. I want to be as strong as possible at whatever body weight. The real indicator is, are you capable of benching X times your current body weight? If you're doing that, then you're doing well for where you're at, right? Or you're doing especially well or elite for where you're at. I don't like pound for pound debates because I just want to be the strongest person anywhere I walk into. But after you hit 300 or even 225 on the bench, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be the strongest person in any building you walk into that's not a gym, right? So, and then it just scales from there, right? But naturally, if you're benching double your body weight, you're doing well. And if you want to be 200 pounds or 300 pounds, it's awesome, do it. I don't care. But the thing is you can be 300 pounds. It doesn't really make a difference when the person that you're sitting next to is benching the same amount. I don't even know what you're talking about, Killer. I'm just here. I'm just here, living my best life. My bench PR is 365. I weigh about probably $175 right now. Yeah, natty. That was natty. I am natty. 100% lifetime natural. Yeah. Your opinion is not noted. Whoever that guy with the purple thing on his his profile picture. Let's get it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna grab the 80s, I'll be back. All right. We're gonna hit these for a set of 7 in about 45 seconds, maybe a minute. And then we gotta do triceps. It's 80 pounds, so close to 40 kilo. Not quite 40 kilo, but close. So someone wants to do the math on that. Should be like 35 kilo, right? Like 35-ish. All right. Whoa. Let me grab my microphone. It should be charged now. It kicked out on me earlier, but you know. Ooh-wee. Ugh. This is not a political channel. We are a lifting channel. Lifting channel. We don't do politics here.
That's big stuff right there. What I wanted was,
This is a simple question. I gave you a simple answer. No, there's enough political commentary channels out there, guys. Hold on. Let me get the microphone set up and then we'll chat. So the problem is regardless, how's it going, Nathan? Regardless of my answer, can you guys hear me? Is the mic working? Mic's working, guys? I'm gonna go with yes. We got the blue light on? Blue light's on. All right. So, regardless of my answer when it comes to a political question, let me finish this thought and then we'll do our rows. There's not going to be, you know, any point to it. There's 1,000, what is it, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 political channels out there, all screaming at a bunch of people about their opinion, and all those people share the same opinion. So almost universally, very rarely does it ever reach someone that doesn't share the same opinion, because you end up, you know, getting like funneled into, you know, a sound like a room full of the same type of, you know, commentators and things like that, because you click on it, you like it. It's the content you like, and you know the algorithm knows you like it, so they send you there. So there's plenty of political commentary out there. I don't need to be one of those people, because if you want that, it's available. I like lifting. All right, we got to figure out what we're doing for rows, though, guys. We got to figure out our rows. We can row on this thing here. I don't think anybody's on it. We'll row on this thing here. Because we can. It's going to be a little wobbly for a second, guys, while I get set up in a decent angle. Boom. Try to take up as little space as possible. All right. Whew. All right. We'll go with this grip right here. All right, this is 2 plates and a 10. I drink bottled water almost universally. So no. Oh, 7, I think. We'll do one more. I think that might have been 7. I'm not sure. Just to be safe. All right. Let's add some more weight. We're gonna throw another plate on there, and we're gonna switch to single arm, kind of isolate down, and then we'll add weight as needed. Columbia, South Carolina is where I'm from. All right, single arm. We're gonna do 7 aside. Start right hand, move to left. All right. Oh, felt good. Ashwagandha. So I don't take ashwagandha. I do see benefits with it. Ashwagandha is a supplement that helps people relax for sure. I don't take ashwagandha though. I'm relaxed enough. I'm relaxed enough. The likes and subscribes help a lot. We haven't heard from Bryn in a minute. She's had her power mic go out. Hopefully Bryn's good. She said it was windy where she's at. All right. Let's drop it just a little bit. Then we'll do triceps. And then we'll do delts, maybe some light deadlifts today. Feeling kind of spent. All right, you're good. Yeah. No, it's not me. All right, let's drop the weight down a little bit. Let's hit a set of 7 again. And then we got to do triceps. Then we got to do triceps. So. Why am I doing your barbell? Man, we're all trying to, you know, go up and do laterals with the 100-pound dumbbells. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. Quick set of 7. We'll do tandem here. All right. 3, 2, 1. All right. Yeah, the super chest, super sticker, super helpful. Super helpful. Didn't actually mean for that to be 3 supers in a row, but it was. Super chat, super stickers, channel members, those are all super, extremely helpful. All right, we got triceps, guys. We got triceps. So we haven't mixed up triceps in a while. So there's actually a really cool tricep press over here that I'm a big fan of. We're gonna knock that out. I might still do the ropes afterwards, or like the triangle, but or the V handle. But we're gonna do this tricep press first. We're gonna do this tricep press.
I was like, yeah.
All right. All right, it is in use. We're gonna do ropes instead, or ropes or V. I'm not sure which one yet. The press that I wanted to use is in use. No biggie though. No biggie though. As long as they get done. As long as they get done. All right. All right. All right, there's a tricep rope right over here. We'll use that one. And then we'll do this angle. I'm gonna raise you guys up a little bit. Y'all come up with me. All right. Dang it. Ah. Start with 72 and a half. Yeah, 40 likes would be awesome. All right, we get some tricep work in. We're gonna start with 72 and a half for 7. We got 3 to 4 sets here, depending on how it feels. And then we're gonna do some light deadlifts today to finish off. I did a little bit of legs yesterday, so we're gonna take it light. But I'll tell you what, there's a pendulum squat here, and I've been trying that the last few weeks. Really, the last couple of months, I've been using it off. On that pendulum squat is rough. I just realized this is 2 single ropes, but we're gonna make it work. It's 2 single ropes, but it should work. I was like, this feels weird. It should work fine. It should work fine. Better angle. We got 80 on the next one. Oh, 87 and a half. 87 and a half on the next one. And then we'll full stack it for the last set. I'm moving a little slow today, guys. I apologize. But like I said, I felt a little spent coming in here, but this little bit of energy drink right here is helping. Top tier. Icy blue Raz. Living my best icy blue Raz life right now, right? So, I kind of want to drop this. No, we'll leave it there. All right. Oh, feels good. Nice little tricep pump there, right? The triceps are pumped. Some good veins popping. Some good veins popping. This vein is always super noticeable over the top. The lighting's kind of terrible in here. This vein is always very noticeable. On this arm here, not quite as much, but I get them all down in here. All down in here. I'm also like super pale. So, you know, like it's reflective. So you know, that makes a difference as well. Winter tends to do that to me. So winter tends to do that to me. All right. Let me fix my chat. I think my chat's acting up on me, guys. Fixed. All right. Last set of 7 on these. Full stack is what we're planning on doing here. All right. We'll add an extra 5 as well. We'll make it an even 100. Why not? Yeah. That's what we like, right? All right. I'm gonna say these feel different. Single ropes. I don't know why. They just feel a little different. Whew. Right, we're gonna take these in singles. My triceps are spent this week. I still think I'm feeling those dips that I think Jay challenged me to the other day. What was it, 100 of them? 100 of them at the very end of the workout. Still feeling those dips. All right. 3 more. Oh, 1 more. I'm glad it's 1 more. For tonight, I'm glad it's 1 more. Dang. There we go. All right. So as promised, I'll do some light deadlifts. Some light deadlifts today. And then it's gonna be time for me to close up after that. Look at that. All right. That room is very busy. We're gonna go to the other deadlift platforms. There's actually 2 sets of deadlift platforms in here. They've got like 3 in that room, and they've got another 2 over here, which is nice. It's convenient when one area is super busy, especially this time of year. Gym's packed. So I'm doing okay, Noah. I'm doing great, actually. Top tier. It was a good shot, though. You're doing your best. There's your 3 deadlift platforms over here. Never know, at all times, I'm living my best life. It's about time you showed up. I've been waiting for you. We did 300 dips to kick off the stream. You weren't even here for it. 300 dips we did to kick off the stream. You weren't even here for it. Noah's doing his best to troll. He's not very good at it. No, I'm gonna need you to step up your game. I need you to step up your game. One day you'll be able to grow facial hair too, Noah. $300 more for the end. I don't know about that. After the first 300, that's it. That's it for me. I'm doing okay, Noah. Don't worry. Don't worry, I'm doing just fine. My back isn't made of popsicle sticks and duct tape. All right. I'm not gonna have Noah spamming up my chat though, so Noah, you're going on a 5 minute timeout. I want you to think about the kind of person you're being right now. All right. I want you to think about the kind of person you're being right now. You were too slow on the draw there, Jay. Too slow on the draw. I'll let you have the next one. Don't worry. I'll let you have the next one. All right. Just 225. Just 225. Yeah, we'll hit a set of 3, and then we'll go 315 for a double maybe, and then maybe 405. We're not gonna, like I said, not super heavy on the deadlifts today. All right, it's been a long day. But we're gonna go 405. We're gonna go 405. I didn't bring a belt either, so that's kind of a problem. All right, just a little triple here. Yep. Ooh-wee. All right, 225, obviously feeling great. Add another plate, grab a little 315, nothing super arduous. And then see what feels good after that. Boom. Yeah, come on. Don't pinch my finger. You guys ever pinch your finger between the weights? All right, little 315, nothing super heavy, nothing super extreme, obviously. Single, double, we'll see how it feels. And then we'll hit a quick 405. Probably gonna feel like crap, being that I'm very low energy, but it'll go up and it'll go down. So, maybe the heaviest I've done recently, like deadlifts, was like 450, 465, and that felt decent. So I don't think I've lost anything on my deadlift during that maintenance period. It should be right about where it was. But I also feel like I was had more in the tank deadlift wise than I was really attempting. So I feel like it's possible that I had 500. I'm probably at like 490 now, maybe 485. So, but that's just because I haven't been deadlifting heavy with that maintenance period. So it's possible I've maintained all of it just fine. But I usually have like a 5-10 pound drop during maintenance periods. So on most lifts, for me, that's me, not everybody. You might have more, you might have less. I don't know. Yep. Nice and easy. I don't have my belt, so 405 is the heaviest we're going to push it today. Probably shouldn't even do that. I haven't done beltless 405 in like 3 months. I've done 405 a lot, but not beltless 405. Not beltless 405. I think my chat's messed up, guys. I'm gonna fix it. Hold on. Oh, it is way messed up. There we go. Sorry if I missed anything. All right, there we go. Yeah. All right. Another plate. Another plate. And beltless is just probably gonna feel like crap, but it's more mental than anything with the belt, to be honest. It doesn't really help much. It just kind of keeps you mentally in the right spot, right? I've never really deadlifted and felt like a belt would have been substantially helpful. In fact, there was one point when I was going to compete beltless. The belt that I had been competing in was doing fine. I had done like 3 comps in it. And I went to a comp about 2 years ago. I used to use a Velcro, a real light Velcro belt, nothing super heavy. It was there more for moral support than anything. So I used a Velcro belt for a long time. Same one, every competition. And same one I trained in, all that stuff. And I'd used it in multiple competitions, placed everything else. It measured well as far as like the parameters for the rules. But there was one judge at a competition like 2 years into using the belt that his tool that he was using to measure it, it was like a tight fit. It might have slightly curled on the edge or something like that. And so it was like up in the air whether or not it was viable. And he decided to call it a no-go, which is fair. If he says so, he says so. But I was like, that's fine. I'll deadlift without it. I didn't bring another belt. I'll deadlift without it, no worries. And he was actually nice enough. He went to his personal vehicle and got his deadlifting belt, loaned me the belt for the competition, which is something he didn't have to do. I was just going to deadlift raw. But if you guys know, when you deadlift raw, you almost always take it a little lighter. So, all right. Yeah, 100%. I think he legitimately didn't want to call me on the belt. And I think he knew it was kind of like one of those, like, it could go either way. So he was just like, I think he felt bad about calling me on the belt because the belt really wasn't that big an issue. And I think if it had been like an older measuring tool that had been worn in a little bit more, it would have measured fine. I think that's probably why I got away with it for 2 competitions. It might have been like an older tool that wasn't like had worn over time. Maybe the little measuring piece wasn't as tight when it was clipped on or whatever. I don't know exactly. It's possible it had like a little wiggle to it and it allowed my belt in. Because usually it's the same coach or the same judges for most of the competitions. This was a competition that was this is a newer sponsor for it. So the equipment was a little bit fancier, a little bit newer. So it's possible that theirs was just older at the other place. So, but when I bought it, it was at regulation size per the parameters. So, one of those things. But it was super nice of them to use this. But it was a cool belt too. You can see it in I have a video of it. It's the American flag belt during one of my competition videos. That's the one it was. Really cool belt. Kind of wanted to buy it. I was about to buy it off him. He didn't want to sell it, but I wanted to buy it off him because it was actually a really good feeling belt. It felt really, really snug. It was like perfect. I felt a little wonky going up. I think it's just because I'm spent. Felt a little slow off the floor, but I think I was also in my own head about the not having my belt thing. Because after it came off the floor, it's smooth sailing. So, but I've been up to like 450 recently, 465 even, and it was off the floor the same speed. So maybe it's just all in my head. Deadlifts always feel exactly the same for me. Like, I don't care if I'm doing 315, 405, 450, 425, it doesn't matter. Deadlifts always feel kind of the same level of effort for me. every single time. Except for like, I mean, under 315, maybe not. Under 315, they feel super light. But I would say deadlift is the lift. Deadlift is definitely the lift that I progress the fastest in, other than, yeah, it's my fastest progressing lift. We'll say it's my fastest progressing lift, not my best lift, but my fastest progressing lift. Squat is the one that I struggle to maintain the most because I just don't care about squats that much. It's secondary in my world. The squats, it's there because they have to be, not because I want them there. If they took squats out of powerlifting competitions and added curl, I'd be a happy camper. They're not going to do that. We're going to leave a plate on there, make it easy for other people to rack up weight. We can't do it with a plate. There's usually a plate on all of these. Makes it real easy for people to rack. Oh. But yeah, what was I talking about? Yeah, so deadlifts are always wonky for me because every single set of deadlifts, no matter the weight, feels about the same for me. So feels about the same for me every time. So, but we're done for the day, guys. That's it. That's the night. I got to head to the house and eat some food. I don't know what we're having for dinner tonight. Probably something chicken based. I love chicken. You know, I'm a big chicken fan. So, whew. 300 dips? I don't know about that. That doesn't sound like a fun time to me. It sounds time consuming. I got time. I don't know if I have time. I might have time. I don't think I have the energy for 300 dips, all right? I don't think I have the energy for 300 dips. Whew. I got like stuff and things to do that involve like my bed and food and you know, things like that. You think I'm checking my watch. It says out of time for dips specifically. It says, unfortunately, Chris, go home. Well, what? What's whoa? Did I miss something? I didn't see anybody say anything. That's what I'm saying. 300 is like a lot of dips. You're not even asking for push-ups. You're asking for dips. I love dips, mind you. And I'm getting 400 text messages right now. All right. Well, I don't disagree. 300. I'm on a time crunch here. I would love to do 300 push-ups, Jay. I would. Only dips you do is when you're ordering French fries. The question is, what kind of French fries though? What kind of dips for your? What's the best dip for French fries? That's the real question. And I know the answer. And all of you are probably wrong. I wouldn't say all of you. It's a pretty common dip, actually. I'd say it's a common dip. But the best dip for French fries, what do we got? Anybody? Anybody know? Obviously, this is the authority on French fry dips right here, this stream. So I'll give you guys like 10 seconds to answer that question, and then I'm going to tell you the real answer. Vinegar? No. It's not vinegar, Tico. I appreciate the enthusiasm, though. Vinegar is not the best French fry dip. Definitely not. I'm going to tell you right now, the best French fry dip is honey mustard or hot sauce, one of the two. But honey mustard or hot sauce. And that's like factual. That's factual. But it's got to be like really like it's got to be like a certain brand of hot. You can't just use any hot sauce. Like you're not going to use like a Chipotle hot sauce. You want to use like some good Frank's or some Louisiana. 300 push-ups. Can we negotiate on the 300 push-ups? What about 100? 100 push-ups. 100 push-ups. Meet in the middle there. 250. That's not even close to meeting in the middle. I'm not a big sriracha fan, believe it or not. I've never been a big sriracha fan. When sriracha got really popular for that short period of time, like everybody was eating sriracha, everything sriracha, chips, sriracha, bagels. Everybody was eating sriracha, everything. I tried sriracha. I tried to like it. I wanted to be part of the trend, but I couldn't make it work for me. They're not bad. Sriracha's not bad, but it's not for me. 200 is as low as you'll go. You guys like this close up? You can see right into my beard. I did try, was it Pepper X? I think it was Ghost Pepper. We did Ghost Pepper. I have that short up. I have that Ghost Pepper short. We've actually done 2 Ghost Pepper streams. All right, well, you know what? Just for you, we'll do 200 push-ups. 200 push-ups. I don't know how that actually works out as me negotiating because I didn't have to do any push-ups. But I'm going to go with we're meeting in the middle at 200, which isn't even meeting in the middle because you originally started with 300. Meeting in the middle would be 150. But 200 is easy work. 200 push-ups is like, you know, first thing in the morning before your coffee type work. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, 200 push-ups, 200 push-ups. This is everybody's in agreement, it's 200 push-ups. I'm going to do 200, then Jay's going to do 200, then Martin's going to do 200, then Tico's going to do 250. We all got this? Everybody on the same page? In sets of 200. All right, 200 push-ups, 200 push-ups. That's what we're doing. All right, I guess we'll do right here. This turf is pretty empty today, so. I don't know how the microphone is going to react to these push-ups, so I might have to stop and adjust the microphone at some point. I'm going to start with 1 push-up, and then we'll take a 1-minute break, and then we'll do that repeating until 200. All right, so I hope you guys have a good little while to watch. And you can't 2 times speed this.
Practice and get it a little bit faster, minute rest.
First 30, I'm going to take this microphone off. Turtle's doing great. I'm going to take the microphone off, then we'll do some more. Boom, right there. I should be able to talk to you guys right there. Can you guys hear me? Is that a decent spot for the microphone? Or does that completely ruin the ambiance? I'll only be able to talk to you at the bottom of the push-up. All right, cool. Let's hit another 20. My turtle's at home. I don't have it here. All right. Hello. I'm back. Goodbye. All right, that's 50 down total. We're a quarter of the way. We got 150 left. I didn't bring anything to write down my push-ups on, so I'm relying on you guys to keep me on point on my rep count, except for Jay, because Jay always be lying about my rep count. All right. I appreciate it, Tico. All right, another, let's hit another 20, make it an even 70. Yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. That was 20 more. That makes 70 total. Tico's got it. I appreciate it, Tico. I appreciate it, Tico. You didn't count. You didn't count. Right now, we're doing push-ups to finish off our workout. I'm on 70 right now out of 200. That was the Stream Chat's negotiation with me. It started with 300 dips, moved to 300 push-ups. Now we landed on an even 200, and somehow I'm supposed to believe that I'm winning with the negotiation. So, but we just finished a full body workout, and now we've got this. So, welcome to the channel. Subscribe. We do this a lot. 68. Okay. All right, we got 70 down. Let's do an even 30 and make it an even 100. Ready? Yeah. $30. Once I skipped you. I did, what was that? 10 and 10 single arm. And then we did the 10 standard. So that's 30 more, so that makes 100. And since I did 2 arms, you actually double it, right? So that's 200, so we're done. Isn't that how it works? Pretty sure that math. Because you get to carry the 2, all right? Math. 100. Look, I'm good at lifting heavy numbers, not combining and subtracting them, all right? All right, let's hit another set of 20, and we'll be down to 80. Let's get it. $20. Pretty sure. Whew. So that makes 120. We have 80 left. Don't delete Tico's counter. Don't delete Tico's counter. Tico seems to be the only one that knows how to count the reps, all right? Even I don't know how to count the reps. I do remember that, Toyo, actually. We've had a lot of conversations like that about creatine. Like I said, I don't recommend it because I can't recommend it. I recommend taking creatine as prescribed on the jar. As prescribed on the jar. I do take about like 15 to 20 grams of creatine a day, like legitimately, but scoops into beverage, you know. All right, let's hit it. We got 120 down, we got 80 to go. Let's hit like another 20 or something. Creatine is one of the best supplements. That's my opinion, but it's also supported by scientific clinical studies, scientific evidence and clinical studies. $140. We got 140 down. Jay is slowly learning to count, but he's still off by about 20. All right, we got I miscounted. Oh Lord. All right, another 20, and then we'll be at 160, and we'll have 40 left. God bless. All right, let's hit it. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woohoo! Woo-wee. All right, later, Martin. I gotta get groceries after this too. Whew. I got groceries to buy myself. All right. God bless, Robert. You'll figure yourself out. Ugh. 160, we got 40 to go. See you, Martin. Another 20. Another 20 will be in our last set. You looked over what? One set left, one set left, one set of 20. 30-second, 40-second rest, and we'll smash this last set of 20. You are correct. You are correct, Jay. We work out here. What was it, politics earlier? Someone was trying to get us involved in politics again. I just like lifting heavy things, guys. I just like lifting heavy things. I don't mind giving an opinion on some things here and there, but we're not here for, you know, a talk show. We do coffee streams once in a blue moon, and we'll be doing those again, probably Sundays. We're doing coffee streams again, so that's when you can come and ask questions, opinions, and things. But during the gym streams, we stick to exercise. Is decline the play, you think? Decline the play? All right, how about this? I guess we could do decline. It wouldn't be hard to set up. All right. So is that the consensus, the last 20 for decline? I don't mind that idea. We can work on decline. Let's do that. But we're gonna need to move the camera. So we're gonna move here to this table. I'm gonna kick my feet up on that. I'm gonna kick my feet up on the table. I don't know if this is gonna be the best angle. Once I get my feet up there, probably need to kick you guys back just a little bit further. All right, let's kill these push-ups because my phone is running low on battery. All right, so if I disappear, guys, the phone died. All right, let's hit these. This is going longer than I thought it would. Yep. All right, that's it, guys. We're done. We're done. We did 15 of those with the clap. But I appreciate you guys being here. Before my phone dies, I'm going to close with the stream. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow for another stream. Until then, don't forget to subscribe, like, and you guys have a good one. And if you want to support the stream, become a member.